Okay, so what is my tip about today? I feel like I need to walk while I'm talking to you today. And my tip today is simply about what is the story that you are telling yourself? I have my lunch cooking here in the background, starting of my lunch. But what is the story that you're telling yourself? Because I just did a first call with a new client today. And she came to me, as quite a few people do, because she told me that she's got major issues with money. And actually, nobody's really got issues with money. They've got a lot of other things probably going on in their life which are nothing to do with money, but they just decide that money's the easiest thing to blame because it can't talk back to you. In reality, it totally talks back to you, because then if it's not showing up in your life the way that you want it to, then that is the talk that it's doing. Anyway, that's not what I came to talk to you about. So what was abundantly interesting with this particular client is the stories that she's got playing out. And, you know, we kind of, we talk about actually having stories, and these stories that we play out really determine how we live our lives. And the reality is that your story will determine how you play out and live your life. Because the thing with this particular lady is she's made everything so damn complicated, and she's held herself back for so long, and she's looked, most importantly, for external social proof that actually she's good enough. And, you know, there's an oldie but a goodie, and the oldie but the goodie is this: that somebody else's opinion of you is absolutely none of your business. And there is also a psychological thing that has been proven in this area, and that is called the IKEA effect. And the IKEA effect basically is that we get ourselves really caught up in that people are saying all these things about us, when in reality we have absolutely no proof that's happening. And generally speaking, it's not happening. So, you know, what is the story that you are telling yourself at the moment about why all of these things that you want to be happening in your life are not happening? And what are you creating? What are you making up that other people are saying about this? That, you know what, if they are, so what? It's about you going out there and shining your light. It's about you going out there and being right now the person that you came here to be. Because it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks or says or does, because there's one person in this world that you're responsible for. And that's you. And you get to choose and decide what that looks like. So you can hide. And I hid for years. I know that. And, you know, when I decided to step into my power and to step into my light and to start saying, look, this is what I am here to do, actually all sorts of things started to change and big things started to happen. So stop getting hung up on what is going on out there externally. And if you are still getting hung up on that, well, then go and find somebody to help you. Because when you actually have somebody else holding your hand, you know, one of these things that the client said to me is, I'm really good at holding people's hands. And I said, okay, then, so what other formal coaching, what other formal accountability have you ever had before now? And she said, well, I haven't. I've just had friends that have helped me. And, you know, I've got to be honest, that doesn't generally work for people, because there needs to be some kind of exchange. And, you know, money, it is helpful if money's involved in that, because what does that mean? It means that you get to expand what it is that you do. Why do I do what I do in exchange for money? Because a portion of that money goes straight away to me helping other people. And so actually earning that money means that I get to do things that maybe I wouldn't be able to do without that exchange happening. So, you know, when we think about our lives, we think about the fact that we get one chance to do this, and we get one chance to do this in this particular version really, really well. So why not do it really well? Why not show up in your brightest light? Why not share the gifts that the world needs from you? Because in the words of Marie Forleo, the world needs that something special that only you have. So stop being selfish. Share it out there, people. Your light is needed. Look at what is going on in the world today. All of us that have got this light to share, we need to be sharing it, people. Let's do that, because now is your time. And if you need permission, I just gave it to you. Go out there and be amazing. Because you know what? Being you, that is all you ever came here to be. I'm going to have my lunch. Catch you later. Bye-bye.